So this is a poor truck that got damaged. If you can see, the whole rear end of the frame over here and on the other side got completely bent in. The exhaust pipe, they also had a hitch over here, so the bumper and the hinge, everything got pushed in. The leaf springs came out. This is sad. Hello and welcome to another Xterra video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And on today's video I'm gonna be upgrading my top console, because all I have is the lights over here, but now I'm gonna try to put this on in there. It should be pretty easy installation. There's not many tools you need, just a sharp knife and maybe metal cutters or something. Just important part to make sure you cut it the hole properly. So let's take the old one out and let's start putting this one in. So to remove this, it's very easy. You have to pull it from the back, or should I say from the side facing the glass. You have to just push it down and that's it, and it comes off right away. So now we can unplug our power cable over here. Just push this down and it comes off. Nice. So now that my old light is out, I'm making my measurements. Inside there is somewhere over here, there is two holes where these lights supposed to clip in inside there, and then there's gonna be two more in the back over here somewhere. So right now I actually made a template. Hopefully this is the right size. Maybe yes, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. So basically I measured where those holes inside there, and they're at 3.5 inch, but the light feature extends more 1.5 inches over, so that means I need to be at 5 inch. I have to cut all of this out. I can also put my template over here, and by the looks of it I have to cut all the way up to here as well. So now I'm gonna, with a pencil, just make an outline where I need to cut, and then with a sharp blade I'm gonna start cutting it carefully. I'm actually gonna cut it a little bit less to begin with, because I can always cut more if not. If I cut too much, then it's kind of too bad. And hopefully it's all gonna work out. There is also metal bracket in here which I need to remove. We're not gonna need it. I have my template in place, so now just with a pencil gonna make some lines over here where presumably I need to cut. Okay, somewhat I can see the lines. So now with a sharp blade I'm gonna cut this out and gonna try to remove this bracket, and I really hope I'm not gonna mess this up. I hope I didn't cut too much or not too little. So as you can see, this bracket I need to actually remove. It's gonna be in my way. The bracket is being held by two 10mm bolts in the front, and there's two more bolts in the back. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to them. Maybe we're just gonna cut the bracket. So, but these ones we can remove. This is not holding anything but this bracket, so there's no worries about removing these bolts. Just one thing, whenever you work around this bracket, be careful, the edges are very sharp. I already cut myself, so be careful guys. This wire is being held over here with two pieces of tape, so whenever you cut this, just be careful, undo the tape and just pull the wire over the metal bracket. That way it's going to be protected. So now I'm going to start cutting this way. Again, I'm going to cut less than I marked even, and to see if it fits or not. And I would highly recommend working in gloves, as these edges are very sharp. I already cut myself multiple times. So take the wire out of the way, and now I'm gonna start cutting this very slow, very little by little. another piece out. So now that I made the hole bigger, we need to cut this out because this is in our way, and I feel like we need to cut this out as well. But there is a slight issue. At the front over here we have the two holes where these two clips are gonna snap in, but these two, there's nothing to clip in here, so I might have to drill this. I guess the other models, they come with a different bracket in here, and there is two holes in there somewhere to accommodate for these two clips, but I have to figure something out. So first I'm gonna cut this out, gonna start trimming this out as well. I don't know if this is gonna cut it or not, but I'm gonna try anyways. I have nothing to lose at this point. So I actually removed this bracket from over there, and I was trying to look at it if I can modify it somehow to fit the new light feature in there, but I don't think it might be a little bit problematic. So what I'm actually gonna try to do, I'm gonna go and try to go to my donor truck and where I got the light from, and I'm gonna try to get this bracket from over there, which is supposed to be for that light anyways, with all the holes pre-made. So I'm gonna try to take that one out from there, and we'll see if I can put it back in here. In order to take this bracket out, it gets involved. I had to disassemble half of this ceiling over here. But anyways, let's see if I can get the other bracket out. Alright, so this is the bracket that I need. So I'm gonna try to take it out, and I'm gonna put my old one in here and take this one to my truck. Great, so I took this bracket out, and this is from my truck. So now I'm gonna put this one back in there. So as you can see, they're very different brackets actually, and I don't think I will be able to, because you see this, because this one has a raised up lip over here, and that's where the light is getting mounted in the back, but I don't have anything here, so I wouldn't be able to work with this one. If you were to get a different light with just eye sunglasses, all you have to do is just cut this out and cut the ceiling up to this dimension, and you have no problem. But me, always complicating things. So now I'm gonna put this one in this truck, mount this light back, and this one is gonna go to my truck. Okay, so let's start working on installing a newly acquired bracket in there. So to make my life easier, what I actually did, as you can see, I cut off the ends over here, still leaving enough space for the hole for the bolt over here to slide over. That way I actually already put two bolts inside there by hand, since there is no bracket in the way, so that's gonna be easier. So that way all I have to do is just slide the bracket in there in those two bolts, and then just secure it from this side. So that's what I'm planning to do right now. And I actually went ahead and I cut off these parts, these little parts over here. There was no need for that anyways, as it's screwed with 4 bolts, it's not gonna go anywhere. But that way, hopefully it's gonna allow me to slide in there easier. But then again, what's easy? So just have to play with it, wiggle, and hopefully it's gonna go in there eventually, one way or another. Okay, you have to be gentle yet forceful with this. So now I'm gonna try to swing it around and bring it to appropriate location. Okay, so now I'm gonna put all 4 bolts in place, secure it. All right. And this small wrench from Harbor Freight, it's such a helpful tool. That's what I needed of that 10mm, but to do it with just a kit, their space is so limited, it will take forever, but this is so much better. And I never mentioned I had to disassemble both sun visors, and partially this I had to disassemble. That will to help to drop it down. And to take this out is very easy. All I have to do is just twist it and untwist it, and it comes off. So now I'm gonna finish up all the bolts and gonna check how much more I need to cut, and hopefully it's gonna work after all this that I've done, all these holes. So I cut more towards the back over here, and I made little notches to accommodate for these clips. So now let's see if we can put this back, and let's see if it's gonna fit or not, but I hope it will. So I'm gonna connect the light already. Okay, so now I'm gonna align the two back clips, because that's the ones I can see, and the dog is barking. Okay, I think that's one. Okay, and now I'm gonna try to push the forward ones, the front ones. And I think it's in, guys. I think it's actually in. Alright, and it's all connected, and it's done, and it's mounted, and it looks amazing. I'm glad I finally have this installed. Okay guys, and it's all installed, and as you can see now I have my compartment for the sunglasses over here, or wherever. And of course the light works. Amazing, nice. Alright guys, another project almost successfully done with a slight issues, but it's done. So if you were to try to get a similar upgrade, make sure you're gonna get the bracket as well, because without the bracket you cannot install that kind of light. But if you get a different version, the shorter one, where you have just a light and a compartment for sunglasses, you're not gonna have any issues. Cut open it more and just gonna put it in there. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this another video. I hope you might find it helpful, and as always, until next time, everybody, bye.